Dominique is a 26-year-old student from Mauritius who is passionate about climate change. She hears about IWA via social media posts promoting an IWA event. She joins to get a discount for the event and to try the membership out. After joining, she gets a welcome video from our executive director Carla, followed by a pop-up mentioning these 4 things to get her IWA journey started. She completes her profile. She joins a specialist group. She makes her first connection. Lastly, she makes a post introducing herself to the IWA network. She will also receive a call from James, the membership officer. James warmly welcomes Dominique into IWA and to discuss the best ways she can benefit from the membership. James has an onboarding checklist, letting him know which of the 4 things Dominique has completed. He can see that she hasn't registered for any webinars, so he discusses webinars with her. James will check in with Dominique again after 2 months to see how she's getting on. At this stage, we have already had 2 phone calls with the member, and we'll leave them alone for a while to engage with IWA. 6 months in, Dominique receives an email letting her know that she can get a gift from IWA. Dominique is excited and has a selection to choose from. She chooses a cool IWA t-shirt. Back at HQ, James gets an alert letting him know that he needs to send off the gift. He packages up the gift and sends it off to Dominique. This now concludes the onboarding process. Now let's see what the renewal process looks like. Once a member is 60 days from their expiry date, they enter the renewal cycle. During this cycle, a member receives a series of 5 emails and a call reminding them to renew. Dominique is now 10 days into her renewal cycle and receives a call from James. James reminds her that she needs to renew and can take advantage of her early renewal discount. Dominique renews and becomes a 2B. In some cases, members may want to renew but can't. This could be due to various reasons. Wherever possible, we assess the situation and try retaining the member. Dominique is now a 2B. She logs into the platform and up pops a congratulations video from Carla. James gets notified that Dominique has renewed and is tasked with sending off a 1-year membership certificate to her. He also gets notified later to give Dominique a call and congratulate her on her first year at IWA. James mentions that he will probably call her back in a month or so to try to get some feedback. James calls Dominique a month later to get feedback and understand how her membership journey is going so far. He updates the system with notes from the call. He concludes the phone call by asking Dominique if she would be able to fill out a survey, which he sends to her via email. After a month, James carefully selects a gift by checking her area of interest. Dominique is interested in climate change, so James finds a gift related to climate change and sends it off to her. Following this call, Dominique will next be contacted in her 7th month of her membership. In the 7th month of her membership, Dominique receives a call from James to go through a member's health check. The purpose of the call at this stage is to find out about Dominique's membership journey so far as a 2B. He has a quick discussion with her and has a health checklist that guides the conversation for him. James will have a good feeling at this point on whether Dominique is likely to renew, and he can make a note of it on the system. Now we've hit the renewal cycle. This time Dominique logs in after receiving an email and renews by herself. James doesn't have to call her. Dominique is now a Membee. She receives an email letting her know that IWA appreciates her continued engagement. James gets instructed to send her a gift as a token of appreciation. At this stage, Dominique is now more familiar with IWA membership, so we'll resume contact with her later. 7 months in, Dominique gets a call from the engagement officer, who has a discussion with Dominique on her motivations for joining IWA and what she is hoping to get out of it. Introduces Dominique to more activities for greater involvement with IWA, including how to become a YWP member, being a fellow, joining the Strategic Council, and getting involved in programs we facilitate from time to time. A couple of months later, Dominique goes into her renewal cycle again. At this point, she feels confident that the membership really has value and how it fits in with her career path. Now, Dominique doesn't hesitate to renew.